Okay, so what we have here is an older cold steel carbon V Trailmaster. When I was younger, most of this stuff was out of my price range, and I probably shouldn't be spending as much as I am now. But I have been trying to acquire some of the stuff that I kind of thought I should have, being a knife guy that is into Bowies. So this is one that I picked up. And I am not an expert in any of this stuff or the different generations of cold steel knives. But there is a forum somewhere, somebody sent it to me. I tried to look at it before I did this video, but I could not remember who sent it to me. But the information is out there. So anyway, there are certain characteristics wherever the markings are and the shape over in this area and different things with the sheath that will tell you kind of what generation Trailmaster you might have. I've also seen that there are some later, Gen 1 or Gen 2 types where they were kind of phasing into the next, but we're still part of the first or second generation. I don't really know. I'm going to show you what I have, and maybe some experts can let me know what I have. But let's look at the marking really quick. It's very hard to see without the right lighting. But let's say if I can get it to zoom in on it. Earlier, I could not do this on camera. So I might have, oh, there we go. Cold steel, carbon V, made in the USA. It did it. All right, I'll have to take a picture and put it in the video. All right, so I forget if this was, or I was told this was a first or second. This is the Stag handle. I'll give you guys some dimensions really quick. Let's see. We got about 9 1/4, 9 1/2 blade length overall. Looks like about 8 1/2 sharpened. The handle, let's see, overall, I'll give you overall first. It's about 14 1/4. The handle length, just gonna show you so I don't have to do math. It's about, what is that, 4 3/4 almost. It's hard to show anything with perspective with all the 3D. See, that is lined up, but over here it looks like it's overhanging. But it's about 4 3/4. All right, I'm fairly certain this is a 1/4 inch. Full flat grind, and has a little choil area there. And I think that's one of the areas where that shape changes with the different generations. Brass guard, looks like it's fitted in there nice and tight, no wiggling. See if I can give you a good view of this Stag handle. The Stag handle, I haven't had many Stag handles. I've kind of liked them, but I think this is only the second Stag handle that I've owned. And one is on a hunting knife that my dad gave to me. Brass cap, I don't see like a screw or anything, so I don't know how this is attached. If that's screwed in or if it's, I have no idea how that's attached. I don't see any pins on the Stag, so I don't know. I would think that's probably screwed in, but I really don't know. All right, so I've heard in some generations they have the strap here that goes across the handle. Other one goes over the guard, and I've heard those kind of have faded into the next generations. So I'm not sure, but this is my cold steel carbon V Trailmaster, and just thought I would show you guys. I thought this was interesting how the leather's folded in to the sheath there. But I don't think this is in, I think this is in unused condition, but I think at some point it had, you can see some light pitting in there. So you can see some places where there was some corrosion. And I imagine that somebody probably had it stored in a place that either got hot and cold or was not the driest area. So, yeah, I wasn't super excited about that, but I think you could buff that out with a, you know, like a polishing belt or some very, very light grit sandpaper. I'm not going to take it off. I'm not super worried about it. I might sell it like it is, or who knows. I didn't buy this to sell it, I bought it to keep, but I keep buying stuff. So sometimes you gotta sell stuff so your wife doesn't kill you with one of your own knives while you're asleep. But kind of a quick look. It's under a 15-minute video. All right, so, and you know what? I'm not even sure what steel this is made out of. It's carbon steel. So if anybody knows, drop that in the comments. All right, you guys have a good day. And be safe out there.